You've talked before on the Femina podcast about the home being a tool. Can you elaborate on what that looks like practically?
So my home is a tool. Have I said a lot about that? That's good. I would say your home is like your base of operations. All right, this is your base of operations. This is where everything happens. And this is where you gather things that you can export. Okay, so you can't export what you don't have. So let's say you want to be hospitable, but you're not hospitable to your own husband and your own children. Well, then you can't export it. You can't export what you don't have. Or you want to have some kind of ministry out there, but you're not living like a faithful Christian your own self at home. So it has to start there. But once you have a wonderful home, and by that it could be a little tiny place, but where everybody loves each other and there's joy and peace there, then it's certainly a tool in the kingdom. You invite people in. You have something to share. You can, once you learn how to bake bread, you can serve it.
Yeah.
But when you don't know how, but it's a tool that God can use. And a home is such a mystery, isn't it? Doug and I have lived in a lot of different places, and each one really became a home for us, and a sweet place that we just, a haven, but a place we could bring people in. So you want your home not to be just something that looks good in a photograph, and then everybody's bickering in the background or around the table. It's like, no, this is where it all starts. And then it becomes a powerful tool where you bring people in and share with them. And it's such a joy. Whatever size, whatever kind of house you have, if you make it into a home, even an apartment when you're single, it's a tool. It's a great tool to bring girls into, or groups into, or host a Bible study in. There's just many things. So I think you need to gather up equipment to make it an effective tool. If you don't have any chairs, you need to start with that. A place for people to sit, a coffee pot, but I think single women ought to invest in making a home. I've encouraged a lot of single ladies who are out of college, have a job, to buy a house. I said, save up, get yourself a house so you have a place to be hospitable, that you have a home to share with people. And I've seen several do that. And it's just been so great because they don't know if they'll ever get married. Some of them have, but they're not sitting. And I remember thinking that when I was single, it's like, I want to be going somewhere and God will just bring a man into my life instead of I'm just treading water waiting for him. Like I want to have direction and be going. And the same is true with your home, whatever it is, apartment, maybe you can't afford a house. But I'm just saying, invest in what you can. When our younger daughter was living at home before she got married, she was doing a lot of things to make money, but she bought a pasta maker. She bought herself a KitchenAid. She said, I don't have a hope chest. I have a presumption chest. It was great. She was just gathering things and making homemade pasta and having her friends over for dinner. So she was turning a profit while she was living with us and using her home for a profit. So I hope that answers your question.